And on my way to the airport, it was 2 a.m. I was in the train, and I see I get an email. And I'm opening the email, and it's one of the guys that were in the committee. He was actually the only person who saw all the movies because he was in everyone's meetings. And he wrote, "I can't believe you didn't get in. I can't believe you're not appealing. You can't appeal anymore. But if you allow me, I would love to appeal on your behalf."
Wow, I just got chills.
Yes, I start crying like crazy, like with all of me. I was wet, like I was crying. Everyone on the train looked at me like they were sure something happened. When my friend saw me, she was like, "Oh my God, what happened? Are you okay?" Like she got so scared. I couldn't stop crying out of happiness, of course. And I answered and I said, "Yes, please. All I need is one person to tell me I can do this. I need only one person to tell me he believes in me, and you just did it. So thank you. I appreciate that, and I would love for you to appeal in my behalf." So he said, "Great, you need to do that and that. I will appeal, but you need to come and present." And I said, "Yes, of course." And by the end of the day, that was the best thing that happened to me at film school, because
The blessing.
yes, and also it made me. The appeals was in front of the head of the department, which loved my movie, which loved my passion, which loved the fact that I want to win an Oscar.
So gave you a platform to talk to the head of the department.
Yes.
Love it.
And we met, and he loved it, and he let me in, and I started, and I was like, I needed to prove him that he was right believing in me.
The guy who emailed you at 2 a.m.?
Or both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them. I got this. I needed to nail it. And I did. On second year of the university, I was in a very prestige competition, and I was like five top documentary directors in Israel.
Do you have to do that a year to year, kind of prove your case, or is it only from first year going to second year?
No, just from first to second. But the competition, it was for all the
schools.
field
schools
in
Israel. Yeah.
No, but that after you're in.
You're in. So that first year is kind of like a internship, kind of.
Yeah,
like
it's
testing
preparation.
the waters with you. Yeah. See what you got. So let's talk about Paris on the Water a little bit.
Yeah.
So what was it? What is it about? What's the inspiration behind it?
So it was it's my graduated film, and the director graduated film. She wrote the script. She's very talented. It's about it's an old couple. They're both actors, and the female was a star all of her life, and he was kind of her sidekick. And then she's not acting anymore. They're 80. She's not acting anymore for 10 years now, and people kind of forget about her. And he's in this soap opera, so he's like a star now, so they have a lot of attention between them. And then she gets an opportunity to be in a movie, and something happened personally and now she needs to choose between her personal life and her career, and who she is without her career. She was like 80, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, you know what, but I feel like artists, when you are passionate, it's not just artists. When you are passionate about something, it becomes part of your identity. So for me, being a producer is part of my identity. When I moved here, that was the hardest time of my life. The last 2 years.
Why?
Because I moved from Israel, which I produced the biggest TV shows, the biggest movies.
You were a big fish in a small pond.
Exactly. I was a big fish in a small pond, deciding to move here to become a whale in the ocean. And I moved here thinking I have all these awards. I have a letter of recommendation from the Israeli president. I produced a clip for him. I have, I have all the records, all the experience. I thought I have a good network here. And I moved here, and I found out no one is waiting for me. And it's not that I thought it's going to be easy. I knew it's going to be challenging. But I didn't expect it to be so lonely. And so...
Did you move here alone?
I used to have a boyfriend when I moved here.
You guys ended. There's a comedian, American, Italian from Italian immigrant parents, is Sebastian Maniscalco, and he's from Chicago. And he wanted to come out to LA and be a big star. You know, he is now, but this was like 20 years ago. And so he thought, let me send some of my headshots in advance to these Hollywood producers and directors. So he took a bunch of headshots, signed in, sent it, like as if like, hey, I'm coming to LA. Watch out. Nobody gave a shit, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a little bit what you experienced, except you had a lot more awards and experience already under your belt. And
Yes.
this letter from the Israeli president.
Yes, and it was just, you know, first of all, being an immigrant, it's hard. You're moving here and your family is back then, my career is back then, my family is there, my friends are there.
Everything is different here.
Everything is different here. You need to start from scratch. You need to build your network. You need to build your friends. You need to build your whole life, basically. And after being on the top, starting from the bottom, I was willing to start from the bottom. I didn't mind doing that, but everything is 100 times harder. And everything, it's such a bigger competition, which I'm totally in for.
You're game for competition.
I am game for competition. Just give me competition, please. But you know, at the beginning, it was very challenging. Now, thank God, I'm in a very happy place.
So, Paris on the Water, you won 2 Oscars. How did it feel when you finally got that Oscar?
Overwhelming. You know, I'll tell you something that not a lot of people know, but the Israeli Academy Award, it took me 2 years to go pick it up.
Did you delay picking it up, or was it not ready?
No, I was.
Why?
Because I was, like, all of my life, I was focusing for that moment. I knew I deserve it. I knew I want it. But you know what? Even when you're super focused and you know you deserve something and you want it, when you hear from so many people that you don't deserve it, even after you get it, it starts affecting on you. And even though I was still super focused and I was keep going from one production to another, to a bigger one and a bigger one, and movie and then a commercial and then the Israeli president and then the TV show, I still, in the back of my head, didn't really own it. Felt really... It actually, I gave it to my mom after I got it. Actually, it's in my parents' house. Yeah.
So, I think I know why.
Okay.
A little bit. This is the work we do, right?
Yeah.
You said earlier that you tie your identity to being that producer.
Right.
If you are able to still have the same passion for the work that you're doing and the work you're going to do, but don't tie your identity to it, because you're so much more than just a film producer. If you're able to create that separation, then what anyone says doesn't matter. You know, you're not going to take it so personal.
It's amazing that you're saying that, because that's the exact work I'm doing right now.
All right, look at that.
That's the exact thing I'm working on right now. To be able to, because listen, I am very, very grateful for everything that happened to me and the way I grew up, and every person told me I can't, because that's what makes me so passionate, and that's what makes me, that's how I know that no one can push me down, no one can break me, nothing will break me. But I still need to do this separation, because I am more than just that. Yeah, but you know, it was hard, but I took it. I'm happy I took it. Now I'm ready to win an Emmy and a Golden Globe. I'm ready to have a shelf in my house full of gold statues.
Love it.
Yeah, I am. I'm on it.
Do you want
right
to
now.
act? Do you want to be in front of the camera?
I don't want to act. I love being in front of the camera. I love
Very
being
natural in front of the camera.
Yes, I love giving interviews. Yeah. I want to inspire people. I want a little girl somewhere in a small town, in a village, thinking, I want to be the next Rotem Alima. That's what I want.
More chills.
That's my goal in life. Like, yes, I want all these awards. I want the house in Malibu. I want all of that, the fame. I want it badly. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Yeah.
But more than that, what's really important for me, what I really want, I want to inspire little girls. That
you're already doing that. You're already inspiring.
Thank you. But I want to do it more. I want people to say, I want to be the next Rotem Alima.
We have, in April, Ellie and I are going to be speaking in New York at the Hero Roundtable.
Nice.
It's all about heroism, right? And part of the reason we're going is because we want to check out how they run it. We're speaking each, and then we're doing a workshop, but we want to bring Hero Roundtable to LA. And if we bring him, you can definitely get on that stage.
Yes, please. I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. All right, we got to wrap up. So what's next for you? What's coming up next for you?
So I am working now on a TV show that I'm writing. I'm just finished writing the Bible with a very talented writer.
The Bible?
Yeah. To sell it, you need to make a Bible and a pitch deck. So we're finishing it these days.
What's it about?
It's about the Israeli Mossad.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's very dramatic. It's
a thriller. Funny or
no?
It's serious.
It's very serious. It's scary.
So it's kind of like the show 24, maybe a little bit. Did you watch that show?
I did. It's kind of same intensity.
That same intensity. Okay.
But it's also different.
Political?
It's not political. It has ties to the U.S. It's in Israel. It's in Israel Mossad, but it's very tied to the U.S. It's inspired by real events.
Amazing.
And
so you're shopping that around once you get the Bible done?
Yes, and then I'm start pitching it, and I'm going to sell it. Awesome. I will invite you to the premiere.
All right, I can't wait.
Yes.
So I did mention to you. So I want to give this to you for a reason. So at Conscious Life Expo, long story short, I stopped at a booth, and this woman who is the author of this book, it's called The Wedding Will Not Take Place, Elizabeth Martina Bishop, she gave this to me. She's like, you have to read it. It's a beautiful story. She is a poet. She writes her stories through poetry. I haven't read it, but I've had it. And as soon as you got here today, I was like, I have to give her this book. Not because I don't want your wedding to take place or my wedding to take place. Thanks a lot, Elizabeth. But because I feel like you might like the story enough you want to do something with it.
I would love to read it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And if you do something, end up doing something, you can always contact Bishop. I get 90%. Okay, just remember. How can people find you?
Instagram, Facebook.
What's your Instagram handle?
Rotem.Alima.
All right, I'll get that on the captions. Thank you so much. You're so inspiring. Thank you. So much energy. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. I love being here. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, and we'll see you at the March meditation party.
Yes, for sure.
For sure. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. It's going to be a 2-part episode because we have so much to say. So look for part 1 and part 2, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.